Why Z?
Why Z? Because in the kitchen, I do everything from scratch. But when I'm in the car, it does most of it for me.
Because you need the ability to cruise when you want to and take off when you have to.
Pick up the bass, pick up the bass, pick up the bass, pick up the bass, pick up the bass.
Automotive, your trusted multi-franchise car dealership. Get your local Illawarra news 24/7 at wavefm.com.au. Plus emergency local news alerts via our free iHeart app. This is Wave 96.5. This is your news now.
Hey there, Saskia Channing here with your 1pm news briefing. The opposition has described the government's budget tax reforms as an assault on business owners. The coalition has vowed to do everything it can to stop the reforms from passing Parliament. Opposition leader Angus Taylor telling Nine they're toxic.
These are amongst the very hardest working people in Australia. They are incredibly important to our communities, to our economy, and they are under assault.
The ACTU is pushing for a 6% wage rise for the nation's lowest paid workers. It comes as the war in Iran adds pressure to living costs. Hearings for the Fair Work Commission's annual wage review start today. Nurse-to-patient ratios are expanding across New South Wales hospitals. More wards are said to move to safer staffing levels, including 1 nurse to 4 patients during the day. Health Minister Ryan Park explains the next steps.
The Nurses Association will now work with local hospitals and health districts to map out the allocation of this next round of nurses to these wards. It'll be well over probably 1,000 nurses over the next 9 to 12 months. We'll start to move into these wards and move them to 1 to 4.
Wollongong Council's talking up its decision to turn Lower Crown Street into a people-first shared zone. The strip was redesigned 5 years ago with one-way traffic, slower speeds and outdoor dining. Council says it's paying off with fewer shopfront vacancies, a spike in spending and slower traffic speeds. And it was a busy summer for Shellharbour lifeguards with more than 316,000 beach visits logged across the season. Crews handling over 1,100 incidents with hundreds of proactive interventions to keep swimmers safe.
Warragul Blinds and Security Doors. Get the best price first.
Wave 96.5 Sport.
Round 5 of the New South Wales Premier League netball tips off tonight with the South Coast Blades taking on the Central Coast Heart. Head coach Margie Parr says last round's loss was a wake-up call for the side.
I think what was important out of last week was whilst the front part of the game got away from us, was that Blades was really actually able to respond well during the second part of that match. So we were very competitive inside of the game. It was just about making sure that we recognise when we need to change our strategy quickly.
And the University of Wollongong will be well represented in Brisbane this weekend. 6 students set to take the field for the New South Wales University's rugby league squads. April Gray, Bianca Jones, Chloe Shepherd, Lexis Coletti and Sophie Curtin in the women's and Thomas Fisher in the men's. They're up against the Queensland counterparts on Saturday.
Don't miss current solar battery big rebates. Contact Rapid Cool today before solar battery incentives are drastically cut.
Wave 96.5 weather.
Mostly sunny across the Illawarra today, chasing tops of 19 degrees. A shower or two tomorrow, 19 the top again. More rain expected on Friday, also with tops of 19. Right now it's 17 degrees in Gerringong on Wave 96.5.